How automation is transforming modern transport companies. 10 years ago, having a large fleet was considered a competitive advantage. Today, that is no longer enough. Some transport companies operate hundreds of vehicles and still struggle with delays, rising costs, labor shortages, and operational inefficiency. Meanwhile, other companies with similar fleet style are growing faster, operating more smoothly, and delivering a better customer experience. So what is creating a difference? More and more industry leaders are pointing to one answer: automation. And the companies embracing it today are transforming the way transportation business operates from the ground up. Think about the transportation industry right now. Passenger expectations are increasing. Operating costs continue to rise. Competition is becoming more intense. At the same time, finding and retaining reliable workers are becoming more difficult than ever. Under these conditions, traditional ways of operation are starting to show their limits. Process that's one work well for small fleets become major obstacle when business begins to scale. This is why automation is no longer viewed as a luxury. It is becoming a necessity. One of the biggest trends automation brings is visibility and control. In traditional operation, many tasks depend heavily on manual labor and human coordination. The more vehicles a company operates, the more complicated everything becomes. Managers spend time solving problems instead of preventing them. Delays become normal, bottlenecks become aesthetic, inefficiency becomes hidden inside daily routine. Automation trains these dynamics by creating standardized processes that are faster, more predictable, and easier to manage. Another major transformation happened in operational speed. Modern transport companies understand that every minute matters. Vehicles that spend less time waiting are vehicles that generate more value. Whether it is scheduling, maintaining, dispatching, or vehicle washing, automation helps eliminate unnecessary delays and create smoother workflow across the organization. Small improvements repeated every day eventually create a significant competitive advantage. Automation also helps companies prepare for growth. One of the biggest challenges in transportation is scaling operation without increasing complexity. Many businesses discover that growth creates new problems. More vehicles require more workers, more supervision, and more coordination. As a result, operating costs increase faster than expected. Smart companies solve this problem by investing in systems that can grow alongside their business. Instead of adding complexity, they add efficiency. This transformation becomes especially visible inside depot operations. Across the world, transport companies are modernizing facilities to create faster and more reliable workflows. Vehicle washing is one area where automation is delivering measurable results. At Go&Go, our automated first wash system helps companies reduce labor dependency, improve cleaning consistency, and accelerate vehicle turnaround time. Designed for buses, coaches, and large commercial vehicles, our system allows transport operators to transform a traditionally labor-intensive process into a streamlined and scalable operation. But perhaps the most important trend automation brings is confidence. Companies that invest in modern infrastructures are better prepared for future growth, labor challenges, and increasing customer expectations. They are not constantly reacting to operational problems. They have built a system that allows them to stay ahead of them. The transportation industry is entering a new era. The companies that continue relying on outdated processes might surface, but the companies that embrace automation will be the ones setting the standard for the future. The question is no longer whether automation will transform transport business. It already is. The real question is whether the companies will lead the transformation or be forced to catch up later. If you are looking for a practical way to modernize operation, improve efficiency, and prepare your fleet for long-term growth, contact Go&Go today. Discover how automated wash system can become part of the smarter, faster, and more scalable transport operation built for the future.